What's you do, y'all? Trap in TNN Trap News Network. We back in the same, like cook crack in the same, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. More of this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. News you use from now G3 King and G3 Dog. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. More of this good content we got going on here. TNN Trap News Network. Shout out to my man Gangland Neem in the building, man. Neem, they got his shadow band, but you know that's a part of the 90-day probation, man. So it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, man, we shadow banned. Nina, did you get a notification for this, or did you have to go and find me? Because a lot of people was texting me saying that they are not getting a notification. They can't find the live. But don't worry about it. Hit the description button. Follow the new page. Trap News Network, TRAPNEWZ, NETWORX. It's in the description. We got Spider-Loc reacts to the A-Tray Gangsters versus the Rolling 60s Peace Talk Online. We finna get into this. Let's go. Shout out to Spider-Loc.
The Black Box or either on the Street TV platform. To get his perspective, because he definitely sparked a lot of minds. He's from A-Tray Gangster, the homie from Track New. I posted this clip that we about to watch on my Instagram page, and just saluting the sentiments that it expressed. And
sentiments, words are hard.
One of my partners,
sentiments are for like rocks and stuff.
Dayonos from Track New was like, I know him, he's solid. We did fair time together, and I'm tapped in with him. I'm like, yeah, let him know I'm trying to tap in. And then a couple days later, the homie said he with it, just hit his DM. I quickly went and showed him a screenshot. I already did that. So I'm just letting him know now, and everybody else that know him, if that is the sentiment, bro, I'm trying to tap in, but let's check him out and see what...
Sentiment. Words are hard. Sentiment.
He had to say. On my mama, the green screen way.
I'm finna meet with the 60s, gonna have a sit down, and we're gonna try to bring this shit to a head. We've been beefing with the niggas for over 43 years. Murders. I'm talking about murders. Shit that don't even make sense. Because the eye for an eye is leaving us all blind, bro. Shit really needs to change. And I'm gonna be the one to make that change. I represent.
Now, for those of y'all who don't know, the Rolling 60s and the A-Tray Gangsters have been beefing since, you feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? That's just how it's gonna go. That's just how it's gonna go. You feel me? But I like the fact that, appreciate it, Neem. I like the fact that people are stepping up to end this 4-decade-long war. You know what I'm saying? So that's a beautiful thing. I like how that's going.
How people feel, and we gonna come together, bro, and make this change. Other than that, I really don't give a fuck about nothing else. I'm not focused on nothing else but trying to help my community.
That's a brave step to take.
You know what else is a brave step? Going to kill a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Going to noodle a nigga that you don't even know because you feel disrespected, that's a brave step. So which one is the better poison?
That's Spider-Loc's audio, y'all, not mine. What the hell? Spider, what's your audio, bro? Yep, that's Spider's audio.
My bad. But
a person with a logical mind, that decision is not hard to make, cuz. This is going to...
I didn't click the mic on. Thank you, Megan. My bad. But I was just agreeing with him making a point, but it was so organic, I ain't gonna try to repeat it. My bad.
Influence so many other gangs because we the first Crip on Crip war.
Now, with him leaving on that last statement, that's powerful because, you know, shout out to Doc Thone, free the homie. My homies had a long-standing war. It wasn't Crip on Crip.
The A-Trays and the Rolling 60s making peace can actually be huge. Can actually be a huge step for the Los Angeles area. Those two factions discover a way to make peace with each other. That could be a huge domino effect that can be a positive 1-2 step throughout the entire city. That would almost 100% end 90% of the Crip on Crip crime within the Los Angeles area. So that definitely be dope.
It doesn't precede the 608 trade war, but it was understood out here in our community as being one of the ones that really mattered, that nobody ever saw in the foreseeable future, in the future at all, that it was squashed. It may have even gotten a little deeper because it crossed racial lines. And we know in a historical event, the homie was able to bring about a cease to that. And then not only did he was he able to bring about a cease to that, that happened in a wave in a time frame where the homies in the Broadways, the homies in the kitchens, who, of course, not as far back as the 6 and 8 trays, but these gangs that the homies have been beefing with for years, serious beefs. And we have a blueprint or a pattern or a model of people that on each side you can see sections and members that you respect that have chosen to make these decisions that can kind of help motivate it. And I want to salute him because, you know, that ain't necessarily considered cool. But one thing I've noticed on this subject matter, bro, around the board.
Hold on, y'all. All right, y'all. We back in the same, like crack in the same, man. Let's get back into this content. Let's go.
Come to the West Side Rollers and the Gangsters and all that. When it comes to the Comptons, it comes to the East Side, the Watts. It's seemingly, and he appears to be, and I think he may have stated his age, he may have not, but he seems to be closer to my age than the younger generation. And it seems like this message is a lot more acceptable for and to the people that are of a upper generation, more on a natural level of maturity, more parental. And it's seemingly, even though if you go on Instagram and see the post that's there, when I had it, everyone that came in and commented just basically came in and gave positive support. The only people that came on, and they didn't shit on it, but expressed sentiments that they don't know if this could ever be possible, were people that were actually from those two sections. And they always mentioned the younger homies. So it seems as if the disconnect is with the younger homies. Free all the
Now that could be very true. It could be a disconnect between the older dudes and the younger dudes as far as this gang truce is concerned. I hope that everybody can take a second to realize what's the betterment of everybody's community. Peace is better than war. You feel me? More money is made in peace. More success, more accomplishments, more rewards. All that comes with peace. War doesn't bring anything but war. So if you're looking for war, then, you know, war is what you'll get. You know what I'm saying? But if you knock on the devil's door long enough, you fuck around and go get an answer, big dog. And sometimes you don't get the answer that you're looking for, or you don't get the answer that you're expecting.
PRs, 1, 2, and 4. But last night I was talking to Lil Spider, and he was posing these questions to me in a way to where he was expecting me to have answers of how do we bridge the gap between the generations. Our generation obviously is exhausted with a lot of this because it's naturally tiring. And as you mature, you naturally see things from a wiser perspective. But we also know the mentality of being in the shoes of the younger generation, and couldn't much or nobody tell us none of what we're saying now at that time. And that is a very difficult gap that is going to need to be bridged when it comes to bringing an end to a lot of this. Because even in conversations that I've participated in that talked about a section that I'm affiliated with, kind of getting back to an original relationship with another section, that we got a lot of relationships that go back generations that has been kind of torn apart for a little bit more than a decade or almost 2 decades. It's not the same. And even in those conversations, it seems like people my age and older, all with it, green light. But we even suggested that before.
See, here's the thing too about the youth. You've implanted these generational traumas and curses into them, and they have become indoctrinated in these fraternities. They are willing to lay their lives down for these fraternities as they've been taught to. So now that they're willing to do exactly what they've been taught, the oxymoron and the irony in that is, not oxymoron, the irony in that is, you got what you wanted, you no longer want it, because by them not wanting to do peaceful things, or not wanting to do peace, not wanting to commit truce and all that kind of stuff, it's kind of what they've been trained to be. But now it's like a reprogramming must go, a deprogramming and a reprogramming must begin in order for this to continue successfully. You feel me? That's that. You feel me? Got you, my boy. And Adam's comments dropping for Shepard. Appreciate it, bro. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Draco, but thanks. I appreciate it.
A movement that can really be embraced by the whole sections. Everybody agreed that it might be something that where the older people involved may need to have a unity event and just come together and show that they're capable to lead by example. And that's one thing I can say overall dealing with these issues. Example is the best leader. Because, you know, it's recruiting going on. But most people that end up participating, they were watching an example that attracted them toward this, or multiple examples before they got cracking. And it wasn't typically somebody saying, psst, 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 hey, you should, hey, you need to come do this. People really make up their own mind to be involved. So, yeah, I just want to salute him and openly extend an invite, because I got in this DM where I was just directed to go, and it didn't seem successful in really getting his attention on the conversation. He never got back at me. But, yeah, broski, let's get it in. Oh, mama.
All right, man, that's that, man. I would love to see that. We finna get up out of the next. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more. Let's get content. We got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Some news you can use. Not the Gito, you can't get nobody to call the Gito, big dog. We up out of the next one, man. Right down to the left. Y'all know the rest, and it's free. Avenue Angel, so he's free. We gone.